Welcome everyone to another episode of Why the Hell Not here on Bryno's World, the show where, well, you know. What am I doing today? Well, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be making some chicken chips, inspired by the monstrosity that Taco Bell created. I want to do something a little bit different though than what you might expect. You might expect me to take whole pieces of like chicken breast, whatever, chop them up and bread them and whatever. I'm sort of going to do that, but I'm not going to use a whole chicken breast, mainly because I don't want to have waste any leftovers. Instead, I got that. I went to the deli and got me some sliced oven roasted chicken breasts, and I'm going to try and make chips out of that. I'm not sure if it's going to hold together very well, but that's part of experimentation, so I've got plenty of things in mind to make chips out of these, so let's get going. Okay, we're back once again with my deep fryer here. And to start out, I'm just going to go straight forward and dump one slice of oven roasted chicken straight into the fryer with no breading or anything, just to see if it crisps up by itself. My guess is that it won't, but let's see. Stuff rips apart so easily, so I've got to be careful. There we go. Oh wow, that's aggressive. So that's what happens when you deep fry straight up deli sliced chicken. It looks like a chip a little. Definitely not crispy. It's okay. It's really, really tough. I wonder if maybe the layer of protein on the outside is just reacting to in a way that maybe breaded chicken or just maybe just real chicken breast might not react. This is not the way to make chicken chips. Let's start with the breading techniques. So to start with the breaded method, got my slices here, and I'm just going to do it with just the flour to start with. Then later I'll progress to with the egg wash and panko, then flour, egg wash, and an ingredient to be named later. So let's get started. Chicken chips version 2 with a little bit of breading, just flour. It's got a little bit of that fried chicken smell to it. Still not crispy. A lot tastier than last time. I think the breading maybe just gives it a little bit nice texture, which is pretty good. Plus, I don't think I cooked these as long as the last one, so they're not as tough. They're not crispy like chips would be, but this way I think I'm onto a winner here. I would eat the crap out of these things. Maybe add a little pepper to the breading and be just right. Okay, time for flour, egg wash, and panko on this batch. Since these things are so thin like chips, these are going to be a little easier. Oh, spoke too soon. I thought they were going to be easier to bread, just yank them and drop them, but obviously not so easy. Well, maybe it will be. I have to say, these most definitely do not look like chips. They're definitely thicker than normal chips, but are they good? Okay, Bryno's World screw up here. I already ate 1.5 of these chips. I thought I was recording, but I was describing the flavor of this chip and then click, screen went off, lens shut down. I forgot to hit record. But I've got a little bit of this here, and let me show you something that's strange. I don't know if you can see, there's a big sort of air bubble there between the chicken and the layer of breading around it. It tastes... It's got a mild crisp to it. The meat itself, though, is soft, though. I don't want to say it retained the moisture or just maintained its shape. Maybe not shape, but just maintained its texture throughout. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on this one. I mean, everything about this tastes good. It's not what I would think of as a chip, though. I think this method might be best suited again. Well, we know it would be best suited for real thick meat. Still good, though. I just don't think this would be worth the trouble, though, with just tiny little pieces of deli sliced chicken. I still got one more technique, though. And let me show you. Yes, the return of the food processor. And this time I'm going to chop up these tortilla chips. Reason being, if you remember my review from the Taco Bell chicken chips, I told it had a little bit of a tortilla chip flavor on it, so I figured, why not coat it with crushed tortilla chips? That looks good to me. Now, since I got 2 slices left, I'm going to do one in just the crushed tortilla chips. If any of them will stick, that's maybe the smaller pieces might. Yeah, that's not going to work, I don't think. And the other one will be flour, egg, and chip crushed. So there we are. Note the extreme shrinkage on the chip without the egg wash. Contrast of styles here, without egg wash and with. The one with the egg wash looks more appetizing. The other one not so much, but let's see. It's sort of like a combo of the first and the second one, if that's even possible. Actually more like the first. Not a lot of chip stuff got stuck onto this one. As a result, the chicken's pretty tough and chewy. Definitely not the way to do it. This one though got me interested. I'm not sure how to describe the smell though. It feels pretty warm though, so I'm worried that I might be burning my mouth here. But here goes nothing. Now that is unique. The tortilla chip flavor comes in very, very strong at the end. Not getting a whole lot of the chicken though, but with all this there, it's quite easy for the chicken to get lost. Definitely crunchy like a chip, because it's made of chips. And maybe if I got a thicker cut of chicken, this might had the right mix of chicken and chip. Now, I don't know what Taco Bell did to make their chicken chips have that hint of tortilla chip flavor. They obviously didn't crush up tortilla chips. That would have been way too much. Maybe half and half of breading and tortilla chip, or maybe some of the seasonings that they have in there. But anyway, overall, homemade chicken chips using deli sliced chicken for a change. I'd say it's a mild success. You definitely don't want to do that without any breading at all. Don't want to do that. If you want semi-chicken chips with a flavor, with a feeling of, homemade fried chicken, just put in some breading, maybe a little bit of seasonings. That's how you do it. I wasn't too much of a fan of the traditional breaded stuff. Maybe again, you might like with the tortilla, maybe you need a thicker cut of chicken, maybe a thicker deli slice of chicken for that to work. And same thing with the tortilla chip. As a venue for making chicken chips, I think it's got some potential. I don't know if I'll explore it any further, but it's got potential. Well, that'll do it for another episode of Why the Hell Not here on Bryno's World. I want to thank you all very much for watching. If you got ideas for weird stuff I can make on this show, leave a comment down below. Otherwise, don't forget to like and share and subscribe. All the usual stuff. I'm still trying to think of an idea for what I will do if and when I hit 250 subs. Unreasonable suggestions will be completely ignored, possibly made fun of. Good suggestions will be considered. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a good one.